Hello everyone, welcome back to another Steven Universe discussion video. This time we are actually going to be discussing some new Steven Universe news that we surprisingly got today that is announcing a new Steven bomb, which of course is awesome. And I'm here with Michael to discuss this big piece of news.
It's going down, the boys. I'm so excited and sick.
Yeah, so basically we are going to be getting what looks like 5 new episodes in a week from January 30th to February 2nd. And they all seem to be really cool episodes. We're going to read off the descriptions as well as give some theories and discuss stuff about this. Basically, it's going to be starting. Interestingly, there's going to be 2 episodes on Monday, January 30th, and then nothing on Friday. I don't know if that's usually what happened. I can't remember.
No, I think it may have happened once, maybe, but usually it's Monday through Friday, typically.
And as well as that, we got 2 new pictures. One on Cartoon Network's Tumblr, probably posted other place, and another from the Geek Diary. And so those are actually pretty interesting. Maybe we should talk about that first, or should we go through the episodes?
Yeah, we can talk about the pictures first, definitely.
Okay. So the first picture that we have is the one from Cartoon Network's Tumblr, and it says it is time for answers, and it shows a palanquin, but not just any palanquin. We are assuming this is Pink Diamond's palanquin for a couple of reasons. First off, it's pink.
What?
Actually, I know.
No.
This is big information here. Also, it looks quite different from Blue Diamond's palanquin, which I was predicting would come back in the future because we saw it in Buddy's book. I believe that was Blue Diamond's palanquin, but actually that could have been Pink Diamond's palanquin. Some people were guessing that. So, because people were saying it looked slightly different. I don't remember, because the design on the palanquin was actually different itself from Buddy's book. But I'll have to check that. But it's really interesting. I like the design of this one a lot. And as you can see, this is probably on Earth. It's surrounded by the flowers. Oh, actually, it might be Buddy's book, the palanquin from Buddy's book.
Are you checking out the picture now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they were doing because we only have ever seen Blue Diamond's palanquin. Jeez, my voice. So I think it's actually a pretty interesting misdirection that they did, that it's Pink Diamonds. It's clearly Pink Diamonds. It's pink. It's surrounded by pink flowers.
Yeah.
Definitely Pink Diamonds. Which leaves a lot of questions.
Yeah, this one does look different from the one in Buddy's book. If you see on this one, it has like a flower design on the palanquin itself. While the one in Buddy's book does not look like that. It has circles on the side. Plus the flowers around it are different. Well, actually, wait. No, it has... Actually, okay, so if you look, the flowers in the one that we saw on the Cartoon Universe Tumblr don't look too similar to the one we saw in Buddy's book, because it has like a small amount of flowers. Of course, that could change over time, because this has been years, I don't know, maybe hundreds of years. Yeah. But if you look on the other picture we got from Geek Diary, it has these pink flowers with the yellow stamen, I believe. I'm not really familiar with flowers, but those flowers look exactly like the one from the one in Buddy's book. On the side, there's this one flower right in its middle, or front, I guess, and it looks exactly like that. And we were trying to figure out what... I'm moving to the other picture, I guess. We were trying to figure out what flower that is, and for some reason I could not find it. We were looking through like common US flowers, and it could have been like impatiens or something, or I don't know, or actually it could be somewhere not in the US. Could be like a flower from a different country, but we were looking through US flowers and we couldn't find it. But I was thinking lily, but I was looking at real life lily pictures and it doesn't look like that. So I don't know exactly what flower that is, or if it'll have any significance at all. If there's symbolism, it could just be like, oh, here's this flower, it's pink, just like Pink Diamond. But also, if you look at that picture in the background, it almost looks like the moss from we saw that when, what was it, Lars and the Cool Kids? Yeah, it looks like that because I don't see stems on those flowers, although it could just be hidden, or those flowers could just fell off. But they look similar to the one in the front, the foreground. So I don't know if that's supposed to be indicating where it is, because we haven't really seen this location before, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not. um, if it is Rose's flowers, that'd be really interesting. But I don't think it really matters what type of flowers they are.
Well,
I
that
think
could
it's
be
mostly
indicating where it's from.
yeah, yeah. Like if it's the rose, if it's the rose flower, that's definitely important.
Hmm.
Um, but the ones in the foreground, I think it is just to signify that some pink diamond stuff is coming up, most
Yeah,
likely, and that's where Buddy was.
I don't know. Maybe both of them, or they all the diamonds are there and they abandoned all their palanquins, or a couple of the diamonds. So yeah, that could definitely throw off some theories that I had about like the palanquin we saw in Buddy's book. It's really interesting, and of course we can also look at. It looks like this is on a mountain, maybe, because the picture with the flowers in the foreground. It looks like to me there's clouds around there, even though it's kind of a nice day. I guess it's during the day,
Yeah,
uh,
it's just really high up.
weather-wise.
It looks
Yeah.
like.
Also, in the Cartoon Network one, going back there, I just noticed that there's little diamonds surrounding the around like Palanquin. We've seen that a couple times in the show, like where things just sparkle, like little diamonds go around it. That's interesting. So that's like, this is definitely for pink diamonds for a diamond, and since it's pink diamond. But the interesting thing is, me and Michael and a bunch of other theorists have been questioning the validity of like Eyeball's statement and Garnet's statement. Did Rose shatter Pink Diamond? Of course, we got confirmation that it did happen from two different characters. Even though one, who knows if she's correct, but the other one, Garnet, we were like, okay, yeah, sure, maybe then. But we've always been questioning it just because it doesn't seem like something that Rose would necessarily do, and if she did, how? But this picture from Cartoon Network says it's time for answers. So is the answer we're going to get, how Rose shattered Pink Diamond, or is it going to be that Rose did not shatter Pink Diamond, which would be huge because that would go directly against, it kind of be like an unreliable narrator in that sense, I'd say.
Yeah, and what's interesting, like we'll get to the episodes in a second, but one of the episodes has to do with Steven getting an interesting dream. So if this Steven Bomb's really like focused on the answers behind Pink Diamond and either how she was shattered or who actually shattered her, like what the full story was, then it's really interesting as to whose dream is he going into. Because I don't think he can just conjure up random events from the past or anything like that.
Yeah, he can go into gem dreams, right?
Yeah, so like whose dream would he be going into to even be able to do this? Would it be like Eyeballs, maybe, I guess?
Oh, can he do it from that far away? Like, I don't know what the extent, because so far I think he's only been doing like neighbors, like in the same city. Oh wait, no, he went to
Malachite,
Lapis, right?
Yeah, but
That was
she was like right by the ocean,
Yeah.
so.
Space is very.
But we also don't know where in the ocean she was.
That's true. But still, it's a bit. I would assume Eyeball would be pretty far off by now if they haven't landed, or I don't know if they never hit something, or got rescued. I guess if none of them got rescued, because they were just last we saw they were floating in space, right?
Yeah, I mean it's possible. I actually had a whole video about this that was coming up soon, but I think in the next couple days. But it's possible that they. Now this might change everything. It's possible that they were rescued by some ship or whatever, and Steven's kind of seeing that somehow, like through the dream, maybe, which prompts them to like go on this whole adventure. I guess we can start talking about the episodes now.
Yeah, definitely. That segued into that very nicely because that was the first episode, Steven's Dream, which is on the 30th, and it says a strange dream prompts Steven to search for answers. So I was thinking initially it'd just be his own dream. He just had a weird dream, but then knowing that he has dream, like he can go into others' dreams, that's probably more likely of what's going to happen.
Yeah, especially since if it is Pink Diamond related, it would have to be another gem of some sort.
Mm-hmm. So the second one is also on the 30th, and it's called Adventures in Light Distortion. Steven and the gems take off on a search and recovery mission.
What does it all mean?
I don't know, like, who?
I mean, I guess that could be the rubies. Maybe he had a dream about the rubies.
And then he searches for answers.
Yeah.
And then he goes on a search and recovery mission.
Yeah. That's the only thing I could really think of, unless, like I said, we're trying to kind of tie it into Pink Diamond because it's clearly related to Pink Diamond. So, I don't even know, maybe searching for the palanquin, maybe? because it doesn't look like the. I mean, it could be wrong, but I don't know if the crystal gems even know that Palanquin's there necessarily. So they could be looking for that potentially.
So like, is that recovery? So that is means a being, most like a living or like a maybe a gem or a human maybe. And like I've been saying like that even though we're trying to do pink diamond, like I was like, oh, maybe blue pearls on Earth, like that's a possibility. Like
it is,
what if Steven, sees or hears about her, or maybe even pink pearl, because we haven't heard anything about that yet, and they try to find her. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be because Dee Dee Mango Hall, voice of Pearl, said she has voiced for Blue Pearl, so it's possible that Blue Pearl will be coming up soon.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome if we saw her then and during this bomb. So the next episode is on Tuesday, January 31st, and it's Gem Heist. The gems try to pull off a heist.
Yeah, I don't. I have no idea what that is. It sounds like they might be like in space, maybe. And like I don't know what they would be heisting for, because it says on the Twitter, with the post with the Palanquin, it says this January Steven's universe gets a little bigger. So to me, that sounds like they're going maybe even to Homeworld. Maybe. Yeah, like maybe there's some type of connection with the rubies, and they end up on a Homeworld ship, and they actually go to Homeworld to retrieve like one of the pearls, or maybe Pink Diamond's really alive and her gem is locked away somewhere, or her shattered remains or like locked away somewhere, something like that. But it sounds like we're going to space or Homeworld. It says Steven's universe gets a little bit bigger. So if they're trying to pull off a heist, maybe there's some type of item or person that Homeworld is keeping that they didn't know about. And they have the Ruby ship, so it's totally possible for them to go to Homeworld. So maybe there's some type of valuable thing that they're holding that they try to like basically take.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know what, because like just a heist. Yeah, I mean that's so open ended. Like honestly, I mean they all are. That Stevenverse is pretty famous for that.
Yeah.
So hopefully it has to do with the overall theme of the bomb, which might have to center around Pink Diamond, is what we're guessing. So hopefully it has to do with that, not just a random episode again.
Oh my god.
But then the next one, on February 1st, which is a Wednesday, it's the zoo, and basically all it says is Steven visits a special zoo. Yeah. Yeah,
I think this might be a tad dark, but this might be like some type of weird slavery thing for gems on Homeworld, or like maybe
you think so? Oh my gosh.
or like maybe maybe it has to do with like the other planets they colonize that have life. Maybe they take some of their life forms and like put them in a zoo, kind of like animals on Homeworld or something like that.
Okay, so connecting so you're saying that on January 30th on Gem Heist they go into space, and then they're still in space at this point?
Yeah, I mean, because based on the last episode. It looks like if they do go to space or go to Homeworld, it doesn't look like they'll even be leaving until the last one, based on that description.
A special zoo. Okay, so animals, I'm assuming. The only special animal we know is lion. That's what I was thinking. Pink Diamond.
Yeah, maybe.
Lion,
right.
pink.
You're right, you're right. Yeah, maybe Rose had like a zoo of magic lions or something.
Ooh.
Made of like Pink Diamond shards.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And maybe that's what's in Lion's like little treasure chest in his mane, and maybe all of them have treasure chests of Pink Diamond shards that give them magical Pink Diamond powers, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's probably the most interesting one. Just weird. He goes to a special zoo.
I don't know why they'd be on Homeworld though, if they are on Homeworld.
Yeah, and no, we don't know anything about Homeworld. Do they, do gems keep pets or animals or stuff like that? Probably not from what we've seen. But then if this is a zoo in space, then it could possibly be showing off some other parts of gem life or something, maybe from other places they've colonized or taken over. Yeah. That'd be cool to see more aliens, because so far it's just been gems and humans for the species, the main species of this show.
And a lion.
Oh, yeah, true. And last one on Thursday, February 2nd is That Will Be All, which is Steven and the gems make a daring escape. And, like the title, That Will Be All, that sounds like wrapping up something, which, makes sense because it's the end of a Steven bomb. So what do you think about this one?
Well, That Will Be All sounds like something a diamond would say, like, after giving an order or something like that. Which is really interesting, which again would tie into Pink Diamond potentially. Got my voice. But it says Steven and Jez make a daring escape, which again kind of alludes to them potentially being on Homeworld and trying to escape Homeworld somehow. That's pretty much all I have for that. I don't know what else that would even be, to be honest.
Yeah, so it seems like, all of these seem pretty connected if you go from one description to the other. Like, especially starting from, like, the 31st, like, so you're like, they pull off a heist, and then on the second, on the last episode, it's like, Steven and the gems make a daring escape. So something happens, probably, where they get stuck, and they have to escape, and then by the end, they're probably back on Earth, I would say.
Yeah, so it looks like, basically, the arc seems to be Steven has a weird dream, something related to the Gem War, or something from the past, maybe something that could even heal corruption. They search for answers and they find the answer, like, of how to figure this mystery out. And they go to space, go to Homeworld probably to find this thing. And then they pull off a heist on Homeworld, which is pretty gangster. And they find some weird zoo of other aliens or life forms or gems or something. And then they try to get out of there. And a bunch of other stuff happens somewhere in between, but we can't really tell what that would be.
Yeah, when you said the special zoo part, it made me almost think of, like, corrupted gems, maybe.
That could be, yeah.
Yeah, corrupted gems, or, they could be testing out, like, stuff, like, different. We don't know how they experiment, really. Although, actually, we kind of do with gem shards, so that could also be something.
Mm-hmm.
Although those tend to be more human or, like, humanoid-like than the corrupted gems, which are definitely more like animals. I totally forgot about that point. Corrupted gems basically act like animals most of the time. So that could also be it. Like, they have, basically a zoo of corrupted gems or something like that. And so, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe that was what Steven saw this whole time, and he was trying to cover them. But it seems like, it follows a logical path, like you were saying.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be big. This looks like the plot is finally back.
Woo!
Woohoo! Plot is returned.
Yeah, it's been months or a long time. And we got a little bit of waiting to do, but not, like, people were predicting late January, I think, or if not early February, and it seems right at the end of January, which, is cool. We got not only, Seniors on the 30th, but also Voltron on the 20th, so, like, right after each other. And also, I know Star Wars Rebels is returning in January. I don't know about Star. I don't know if it's been confirmed when that's re-airing.
I have no
but
idea.
It seems like January is the month.
Yeah, I think Miraculous is returning then too, I believe.
No, I don't think till May.
Oh, really?
Or March. It's one of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a while. Because we just got the Christmas episode. So check that. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched that, because it's been forever since new episodes for Miraculous. So make sure to check that out. Yeah, but besides that, that's pretty much, I think, all we have to talk about in this. We didn't get too much information, besides that, like, picture-wise, we just got 2 pictures, and the descriptions probably, do you think we'll be getting any more clips or anything? Do you think we'll be getting clips or stuff?
Yeah, we'll probably get, like, a promo, like,
You're
a week or two before, like we did with In Too Deep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably get, like, a little quick promo of stuff. And we might get, like, a clip before the first episode, maybe. There's probably going to be some leaks, most likely, which kind of sucks, but,
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, thinking about it, we did get quite a bit of information, just, like, randomly on a Wednesday morning. But yeah, it's really cool, and I can't wait to see what else they release in the upcoming weeks. We're going to the holidays, so obviously we didn't really expect this, but awesome. It's awesome that we did get something randomly like this.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it. That wraps up the video. For what we got, we did talk about it a lot, I'd say. So thanks for joining us, and we'll be back when there's more serious news. Thanks for watching.
See ya.